If your airwalk looks like this, we're gonna get it to look like this. To move from amateur to pro with the airwalk, you need 3 things. Wide pull-up strength, because you'll be doing the wide pull-up with a wide grip. 2, static strength, you have to be able to hold yourself in any position on the bar. And number 3, creativity, your freestyle is as good as your routine. So, how do we get started? Let's move into step 1. Step 1, just like any other move, first we have to talk about the bar. When you jump on the bar, since it is airwalk we're trying to do, you want to select a very wide bar. If it's a thick bar you're using, make sure to put your thumb over the bar. If it's a thin bar, put your thumb under the bar. Step 2, practice holding and moving yourself across the bar. This is where your static strength will come into play. Okay, forget about your legs and just try to move yourself across the bar in different positions. Right, you're going to pull to the left, you're going to pull to the right, up and down in different awkward positions just to get a feel of what the airwalk will be like. Step 3 is build up your strength. To give the illusion that you're floating on the bar while doing the airwalk, or to make it look more clean, you have to increase your strength. And some of the best exercises that you can do are the typewriters and archer pull-ups, and of course the simple wide pull-ups as well. Don't forget to mix these exercises in on your pull-up days, just to build up your strength for the eventual clean airwalks. The airwalk is a move that lasts as long as your strength, just like any other exercise. You have to become so strong at some of these exercises that one pull-up and pull-up holds are very effortless to you. Step 4 is practice with your feet and your legs. Now that you have some sort of strength for the airwalk, it's time to use your feet. But we're not going to do anything too crazy, we're just going to do 2 very simple airwalk routines. The first one is the traditional pull-up walk, where you step up one at a time, ascending and descending. Just do it very slowly. And the second one is very much like the typewriter. You're going to move, or you're going to step to the left, come back to the middle, and then step to the right. Remember, as you pull and as you step, the whole technique of an airwalk is to step and pull at the exact same time. That gives it the illusion that you're actually stepping on something while pulling up. While doing the airwalk, you want to finish your pull and finish the step at the exact same time. Once you become good at both of these simple routines, that's when I start to mix them together, which what I like to call the traditional Frank Madrano routine. Step 5 is becoming a master. Stepping only touches the surface of what airwalk really is. Once you become really good at the airwalk, that's when you can start mixing in different combinations of exercises together on a single set of an airwalk. Exercises like the muscle up, levers, and unorthodox stepping as well. You see, the crux of pulling off a good airwalk isn't based on what you plan, it's based on what you feel. That's why I always got into the habit of playing good music and then getting into the groove and then feeling it while I'm performing it. And of course, you let your ego, just a little bit of your ego take over you, and you just do what you feel is best. It doesn't have to look good, it just has to feel good. And as you get better, have someone monitor you, have someone film you, and you make a judgment based on that, how clean you are. Of course, it's very simple, the airwalk. You have to become strong at the basic exercises, and then you have to just practice it. Like if you want to become a really good freestyler on the pull-up bar, you just have to do it before you work out. And that's what we always did. We always had a large audience at the park who would watch us, or who we would interrupt when training at the park. So we would make it a statement or tradition that we would airwalk freestyle before we train, both on the floor and the pull-up bar. So that's what we always did, and that's how we became good at the freestyle, I guess, to some degree. Now, after learning the basics, you have the power to decide what kind of freestyler you want to be. There are many freestylers on the internet, people who dedicate most of their YouTube channels or calisthenic image to be the best freestyler. You have the freestyler that's a bit more sporadic, he does everything very fast, or you have someone like myself who is a bit more majestic and slow with the airwalk, because when I airwalk, I want to make it seem that I'm actually floating. Not to be flashy, but to give the illusion that I'm not doing as much as they think I am. If that makes any sense. But yeah, I wish I could sit here and tell you secrets to doing a really good airwalk. It's the same thing if you were to come to me. Like if you were to come to me as a dancer, and I'm a dancer, let's just pretend I'm a dancer, and you say to me, oh, what's a really good dance routine that I can perform at a party? I can't tell you. You gotta do it. We're dancers, right? We're supposed to freestyle this. So you just do it based on feel, based on the groove and what we're feeling on that time. Pretty much, that's all it is. If you want to become really good at the airwalk, it's practice, practice, consistency. I don't know how bad you want the airwalk, as bad as you want the muscle up or any other move, front lever, etc. or planche. You have to practice it if you really want it. Your pull-ups have to become easy. If you guys are still at the stage of doing pull-ups and doing one pull-up hurts or it doesn't feel easy, you guys aren't ready for the airwalk. You have to become really good. Your first priority or your main priority should just be trying to be good at the pull-up. Let me show you. I'll show you right now. I have a pull-up bar in my room here, so it's fine. Alright, you can barely hear me because the mic's right there. But if your pull-up is like this and you're struggling to do one, and you're struggling, then you're probably not going to be very good at airwalks. But if one pull-up is very easy to you and doing 20 clean pull-ups on a given day is not that hard, then yeah, you're going to be very good at airwalks. You can easily just pull up and everything's easy. If you guys are looking for a program that's going to last you longer than 6 to 12 weeks like the traditional ones online, a full calisthenic program, head over to kaizenofsoul.com. I put my heart into these programs, and truly, even when I do them right now, these programs last about 3 years of purely calisthenics. You have the option of doing it pure calisthenics, or of course you can slap on some weighted calisthenics as well. Alright, thank you guys for watching the video. That's all I have for you today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace out.